this is Stacey Hall from staceyhall.com. Hello, my home business entrepreneurs. Do you really need to go to your company events to be successful? That's what we're going to talk about today. But before I get into the good stuff, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Somewhere around this video, there will be a spot for you to do that because every week I put out a brand new training designed to help you build your business leveraging social media. If we've never met before, again, I'm Stacey Hall, and my mission is to simplify online marketing and make it fun for entrepreneurs to increase their confidence, influence, and results. I'm sure you have heard this so many times. If you have been in network marketing or online marketing for 5 minutes, somebody's explained to you how critically important it is for you to go to your company events. And you might be wondering if it's really as important to your success as people are telling you it is, because let's face it, it's expensive. It's time consuming. And for those of you who are building your business part-time and are still working a full-time gig, which most of you are, it can be really challenging to organize your life to make this possible. Taking time off work, finding a way to come up with the extra money, and oftentimes even trying to organize childcare, right? So I know where you're coming from. I know it can be tricky, and I know you really want to know how critically important is it. So the first thing I would say about whether or not it's important for you to attend your company events if you want to be successful is to determine what your definition of success actually is, right? Everyone's idea of what successful is vastly different. To one person, being able to just get their product for free every month, that's success. And they're super happy to just be able to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that approach. And I would say pretty confidently, if that's success to you, then the answer is a quick no. Should you go? Sure, of course you should. They're amazing. You're going to have so much fun. You're going to learn a ton. Do you have to be successful? The quick answer is no. Okay, so now that we've covered that, if, like myself, your idea of success is to be at the very top of your company, if that's your goal, you want to be completely financially free, you want to have all of your time back, then the answer is maybe. I know that's not what you want to hear, but that is the truth. Do you need to go to your company events to be successful? Yes and no. Okay, that's the answer. Here's why I say that. Your company events are critically important to your success. Yes, okay? But they're not the only events that you can consider. That's a very important distinction to make. I know that your company wants you to only follow their training. They want you to only dedicate yourself to their events. In a lot of cases, that's true. Not in every case, but in a lot of cases, that's true. However, depending on how you choose to build your business, there are other training events that can be incredibly impactful and powerful to your success. So I would say, do not think of your company events as the only option. Okay, why should you go to events? Period. Whether they're your company events or other events, why should you go? There's a lot of reasons. I'm going to give you 7 quick ones. The first one, skills, right? You need to master a certain amount of skills in order to be really successful at network marketing, online marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever kind of home business entrepreneur you are, you're going to need to master a skill set. So there is no better place to get the skills of a successful person in this business than to be amongst a group of people who have achieved what you want to achieve. And you can do that at events incredibly well. And a lot of company events are so good for this, okay? So don't automatically stick your nose up and poo-poo traveling to your company events. They're great at teaching you the skills you actually need to build that business. That is what they're all about. Number 2, to build your belief and cast your vision. Honestly, when I first started off in this business, I did not really pay close enough attention to how important belief and vision were to my success. I'm telling you, it's critical. If you lack belief in yourself, belief in your company, belief in your product, or belief in the industry, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. And if you don't have a vision a real clear, crystal clear vision of what you want to achieve and who you want to become and why you're doing this in the first place. Going to be tough to be successful, right? On a grand scale, it's going to be tough to be successful. Events are brilliant at helping to build your belief and help you cast your vision, because you're in a room full of people on the same journey and the energy in there is electric, and you just can't get that from a webinar or a recording. That's just the truth. So you need to go to events for that purpose, okay? That's number 2. Number 3 is personal growth. Events are brilliant for that. And our industry is really all about becoming more and creating bigger impact. In order for us to be successful, we need to impact a lot of lives in a positive way, don't we? So becoming more and always growing and working through our limiting beliefs and pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone and attacking new endeavors on the daily basis is critical to our long-term success. Number 4 is community. Community is more important than strategy, than skill, than just about anything else. If you have a really strong community support and you have a strong sense of belonging to that community, it goes a long, long way into helping you to stay focused and accountable to your goals in the long term. Without that community, I honestly find it's really, really challenging to stick at what you need to do on a daily basis when the hard days come. And they will. You're going to have days when you feel like quitting. If you're working hard enough, you will, I promise. And if you don't have that community support, if you don't have somebody holding you accountable, it's going to be tough for you to stick at it, okay? This is not a willpower business. Number 5, inspiration. The recognitions are the most powerful part of the live event. Why? Because it gives us the ability to see ourselves on that stage where those people are who have achieved what we want to achieve. We get to see normal, everyday people who have made it to where we want to be. So we're able to cast that vision for ourselves. It's incredibly impactful. Not only that, but those stories that you hear at your events when people get up there and they share, they're so critical to you being able to pass that information on to your prospects when you're talking to them so that they then can see themselves there too. And being there at the event is the best way to get that information because you feel the power and the energy of their experience right there in that room with all those thousands of other people. And there's nothing that tops that. Number 6, fun! There's not enough people in our industry having a good time. This is fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong or you're doing the wrong things, okay? Because this is supposed to be fun. You are helping people change their lives. What is there that's more fulfilling than that? If you're not fulfilled, you need to take a look at it. What is it? Because you should be having fun. And events are amazing fun. So much fun. So just go and have a good time. Now, number 7 is the most important reason of all why you need to go to events. Networking. The most important factor in going to events, period. Networking. Because I get people who say to me all the time, Stacy, these people who are at the top of the company, they've been to 1,000 events. What could they possibly learn? They know their skills. Their belief is good. They've cast their vision. They belong to the community. Why are they still going? Networking. That's why. Because you're in a room full of people that serve one another and have long-term relationships that are nurtured. And knowing people and networking is the most critical part. That's why it's called network marketing. For those of you in network marketing, hello! Networking. You need to always be expanding your network. You need to always be nurturing your relationships. All of the magic at events happens after the part where you're learning stuff. After the session lets out and everybody goes to dinner. After the session lets out and everybody goes to the bar for an adult beverage. After the event's over and everyone goes and hangs out by the pool all day. that's when all the magic happens, because then you're no longer a fan, you're no longer an attendee, you become a peer. And you hear things, you hear conversations you would never be privy to otherwise. And they're conversations that can completely change your life. I've been at events where I have been privy to conversations with people like Ray Higdon and Robert Hollis and Todd Falcone, Lisa Grossman. I mean, the list goes on and on. I don't even know where to begin or end. Being able to hear these people share their wisdom in a casual environment is worth 10 times the price of admission. That's why you need to go. That's why only ever getting the recordings after, only ever buying courses or going to webinars is never going to be enough for you to be ragingly successful in your business, if that's what you desire. Go to your company events that light you up. Go to the events that give you what you need. If you cannot attend all of them and still take on outside events, pick what works for you. But I highly encourage you to go to events that are specific to the way that you intend to build. So if you are building primarily leveraging social media, pick events that cater to building your business online. It's a different skill set, and if you don't know, I will share with you the vast majority of network marketing corporate companies don't know a whole lot about building on social media. Many of them don't even actively support it. I know, it seems a little nuts in this day and age, but it's like the Wild West, and sometimes they can't necessarily know how to control it and how to duplicate it effectively, so they kind of avoid it. So for you to get the skill set you really need, you're going to have to seek it out. So here's what I would recommend. Pick events that come highly recommended, that the people that you really respect and admire are attending. I go to events that build me up, and also I attend almost every single Ray Higdon event that I possibly can. He's my personal favorite. I have learned more in terms of marrying online and offline strategies in building my businesses from that man than just about anyone else. And his events are so much fun, and they actually attract the who's who of the entire industry. So in terms of networking, hobnobbing, and skills, there's no better place to be, and it's just a whack of fun. So that's what I have for you today, and I really hope that it brought you value. I really want you to think long and hard about how critically important it is for you to get out to events. If you can build a big business and help others do the same, have at her. Whatever helps you do that is important. Listen up, okay? Listen up real carefully. Ray Higdon's next event is called the Top Earner Academy Live in Sanibel, Florida, September 22nd to 24th. Now, before you get all excited and start booking your flight, please don't, it's sold out. Sad face. Why are you telling me this, Stacey? Okay, because I do have some good news on the other end of that, all right? Yes, it's sold out, and yes, this event was the event that I attended that launched my online career, and I would not be here today if it was not for Ray Higdon's Top Earner Academy Live. So please listen carefully when I tell you, you need this event in your life. Now, you can't be there live, but what I can do is get you a very sweetly discounted live stream ticket so that you can actually participate in the entire event, and you will be able to access a lifetime recording of the entire thing so that you can revisit it again and again and again. The speakers this year are amazing. I'm not going to go into specifics here on this video, but I will provide you a link somewhere around here where you can input your name, email, and phone number, and I'll get in touch with you to answer your questions and get you that live stream ticket that you need, okay? I hope this brought you value. If it did, by all means, please share with anyone you think can benefit. Before you go, my question of the week: are you attending your company events? And if so, what benefit are you getting from it? If not, how come? I would really love to know your responses. Drop them in the comments below so we can keep the conversation going. Okay, my friends, it's been great hanging out with you on this episode. I can't wait to see you on the next one. In the meantime, go and make your mark. I will see you next time. Bye for now.